You gonna just walk around or what? We don't know what Doyle's doing. Very like booby today in this shirt. Well, hello everybody and welcome back to my channel. This is the first video that I'm filming like a face video in a different surrounding. I am now living in Minnesota, no longer in the state of North Dakota any longer. Got a new job, everything's great. If you guys watch my channel, you would have already known this. But let's get into the favorites for October. I didn't really film a favorites for September because I did kind of a life update for my favorites because September, let's face it, was like not my favorite. But I do have some favorites this month, so let's get into them. So let's talk about food first. I have a healthy option and I have a really unhealthy option. Both of these are very Minnesotan of me, so any other like Minnesota people, you know what I'm talking about. So my healthy option is a Honeycrisp apple. These are so freaking good, and I eat one on the road every morning. So I cut it up and put it in a little baggie, and then I eat this as a snack on my way to work. Actually, it's like more like breakfast, let's be honest, but it's so freaking good, and they're like super juicy and delicious right now because it's like fall and amazing apple picking season. So the Honeycrisp is like my jam. So let's talk about really unhealthy options. Yep, this is it. This is what they call Minnesota crack. This is the Mid-America Farms Top the Tater. I've never put this on a potato before, but I've put it on many potato chips into my mouth. It is freaking amazing. It is so, so good. This is a brand new one. Like, I still have like the little thing on it. I haven't even opened it yet. I've actually been saving to like open this until this video because I didn't want to show you guys like an empty container because it totally would be empty. But yeah, oh my god, this stuff is delicious, and I could still find it in North Dakota, but I don't know why, it just tastes a little bit better in Minnesota. I don't know, but all my other Minnesota people, you will understand this, and I'm sorry if there's other regions of the area that are watching this, especially in the United States. I mean, obviously this video goes everywhere. In the Midwest, you can usually find this pretty well, but I know like in the South and stuff, like my parents live in Florida most of the time, and they don't have it at their local grocery stores, so I apologize, but it is like the best like chive and onion dip ever. So yeah, it's seriously Minnesota crack. As for the beauty favorites, I don't really have many. This is gonna be my one and only kind of beauty skincare. It's the Philosophy Hands of Hope. I'm sure I've talked about this in the favorites before. As you can see, I'm like almost out of this. Actually, I kind of need some on my hands right now anyways. But this is a hand and cuticle cream. I will leave links below to all these things if I can find them. Like, obviously I can't find like apples online, but you know, you get it. But yeah, you just put a little bit in your hands and just get all in there. This stuff is so nice. And I put it on right before bed. I also put it on right before I get in the car to drive, just because I have an hour, typically about an hour drive ahead of me every morning for my commute. So it just kind of like sits on my hands, and I'm not like touching papers and stuff because I just kind of like touch papers all day at work because that's my job as a business manager. So yeah, I love this stuff and it's amazing. And I always get it at Ulta. I think you can get it at Sephora too. I think they carry Philosophy stuff as well. But oh, it's so nice. Like, it's just, it feels good, you guys. It feels good. As for planning items this month, I actually kind of thought back at last month too, and there really wasn't anything that stood out in my mind for like planning items. So I wanted to talk about something that isn't really talked about too much on my favorites videos, is washi samples. You know, I love a good washi sample, and I have a few friends that I actually exchange washi samples with. I can't even talk, I'm so excited about washi samples. The nice thing about washi samples is, like, just say like this one for example. I would probably never go out and purchase something like a whole roll of this, but it's nice to have just like a little sample. Same with like all the rest of these. I've got some holiday, I've got just some like random floral thing. And I also have like this metallic rose gold that a friend sent me. So, I mean, I don't know, I love washi samples. Now refocus back on me. Now it takes a minute. There we go. Good job, camera. So I love Washi Samples because I can exchange them with other planner friends and they will give me some of theirs, I will give them some of mine, and it all kind of works out really well, and I really like that because I would never, I mean, we talked about the rose gold situation, I think, what, a couple Plan With Me's back? I'm not a huge fan of rose gold, but I do like having the option to have a little bit of metallic rose gold in my planner if I want to mark something off. You know, maybe I have like a bridal shower or something and like the theme is rose gold, or I don't know. I mean, but it's nice to have a little bit of it because then I can use it if I want to. So rather than paying $4 or $5, sometimes even $6 or $7 for a full roll of washi. So yeah, if you have other planner friends or make other planner friends on like Instagram or Facebook or anything, definitely hit them up. I mean, most people are way willing to like share the wealth if you share back. So I love Washi Samples. Ding! As for fashion favorites, I should totally be wearing this right now, but I just got home from work and I haven't changed yet. So I am obsessed with this shirt. Let me show you. It is so hard to describe. Here we go. It is one of those like collared sweatshirts. It's really weird. Like it's got this like funny collar, but it's like actually like a straight up collar, if that makes any sense. And then it just kind of slouches down. So it's like a cowl neck, I think. And then it's got like, I don't know. Let me show this a little bit better. I'm really bad at fashion, you guys. All right, let me put it up like that. And then it's got this really cute little like faded rainbow on it, and it's just like this long thing with the like pocket in the front, and then it's got, I like to call them like the cool sleeves with the thumb hole in them. Oh, I love it. I got it from Target. I got it in this section that was like the more like the junior section, like up on the wall. Like, does that make sense to you guys if you shop at Target? It is by a company called Well Worn Los Angeles. So it washes up really well. I've actually washed it a couple of times. It is super like, oh, it is like super soft, and the material is actually quite thin, but it still keeps you like really nice and warm. So usually, it's kind of like one of my uniforms that I like to wear when I get home. I like literally just put on like pajama pants or yoga pants when I get home, and then like a sweatshirt, like this sweatshirt or another one, just to keep me like a little bit like warmer. I like to keep the house kind of cooler in the winter just because, you know, heat bills and stuff. But this is like super comfy and I love it and it feels amazing. So I will link this below if I can find it on the Target website. Okay, and last but not least for the favorites, I know this is kind of like a random scattered favorites video, but aren't all of my videos kind of random and scattered? My next favorite is actually also from Target, and I got this a couple of years ago. This is, it's hard to show. This is a humidifier. This is my favorite this month, and I know it's weird. I actually took it from the other room because I'm staying in the other room right now, and it's full of water. So yeah, let me put it down and then I will explain why this is my favorite. And if I can find it on Target's website, I will link it below, or I might be able to find it on Amazon. I don't know if they have them out yet, but it's by Holmes and it's like a little white cube, and it actually looks really nice like sitting on your end table or your dresser or something. Okay, so why don't we talk about why this is my favorite this month? Well, let's talk about climate change, you guys. Ever since I have lived here back in Minnesota, I have had the worst nosebleeds, and I'm sure that stress has probably been involved with that too. Also, the cooler weather is a part of that, but for whatever reason, in the mornings, this is gonna be TMI, but I'm gonna tell you anyway, I had been experiencing like big, on both sides, mostly on this side here, but on both sides, like lodged, crusty snot, like not down here, but like up in my nose, and it was like the worst. So then of course you have to like get it out, and then you'd get it out, and then it would just be like a bloody nose. And it was mostly on my left side was bloody nose, but every once in a while it'd be my right side. But anyway, this bad boy has really helped with that. I still get like the lodges once in a great while, but it literally sits next to me on all night long, blowing the steam in my face. So it's really helped a lot. Also, the new place that I'm working is pretty dry as well, so that doesn't really help the situation. At some point I might actually get a humidifier for my office, but I'm just, you know, haven't gone there yet. But this is a total lifesaver, and I don't wake up in the middle of the night and like can't breathe through my nose anymore, you know? So yeah. Sorry if that was a little TMI for a favorites video, and now I'm like ending on a really nasty note. Ugh, sorry guys. But anyway, that is it for my favorites for the month of October. I hope you guys enjoyed. If you have any questions, make sure to post them below and I will get back to you. If you liked the video, make sure to give it a good old thumbs up and subscribe. I am here every Monday, Wednesday, and Friday with new content for you guys. So if you don't want to miss anything, make sure to hit that subscribe button. So anyway, I am going to let you guys go. Thank you so much for hanging out with me today, and I will catch you all in my next video. Bye guys!